First one I got like a 90. And like I mean I studied a little bit, but I was like, that wasn't bad.
I hate it when you're in one of those classes and you study and you get a worse grade.
Well, that's what's happened. Yeah, the last 2 tests I've studied more. It's
Just like it really encourages you to want to study more. So if I study for 5 hours, then I'll get a D. The more you study, the worse.
So I started the thing.
Have you guys seen the preview for Ready Player One?
Steven Spielberg.
That looks freaking sick.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Maybe Steven Spielberg will make a comeback after his 2017 flop, The BFG.
Was that? Oh, that was his.
Oh. Did it not do? I never saw it.
No, just
I haven't seen it. I think it looks weird.
I mean, it
just
was a kid's
disappeared.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read the book back in the day.
BFG.
Yeah, the BFG, the Big Friendly Giant.
I can play video games. The big.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to censor this video now. Okay.
Oh my God.
But maybe
It's okay, she just
no,
does
I'll
say
show that
nice
everybody
stuff.
No, it's in a video game called Doom.
Oh,
But they actually call it that.
the BFG. Okay, so should we start?
it's funny because in for entrepreneurs, a lot of times we have what's called a BHG.
Big hairy audacious goal.
Yeah, it's
BHAG.
BHAG.
Oh yeah.
Big hairy audacious goal.
I started doing the entrepreneurship emphasis, and I'm like, not doing this.
I really like it.
I like it too.
I like business strategy. Well, I don't know what actually entrepreneurship class is.
Liked it, and then
Oh, you didn't like his class?
I had it for IBC as well. And
I really don't like the business model canvas.
the 9 squares.
Yeah, like, well, because I get it that it makes a nice, easy way for people to teach entrepreneurship in school. But it's like a joke. It's just not useful when you're actually like trying to build a company.
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
The one in B499 is easy. The 4 squares.
Yeah, I like
So,
that one a lot.
Like he's like, yeah, we're not doing the 9 squares. Like, oh, thank goodness.
Well, because it's like the 4 squares is like all you really need, though. It's like, and it's a little bit more sophisticated. It's not like popularized. Like I feel like the other one's just kind of like for your
It's
everyday.
like over the top.
Isn't that what school's all about?
Seems
Is
like
doing things in a more complex way, even though you don't have to.
Yeah.
Just like we want to sound smart, so let's do it this way. But
Okay.
you don't really need to.
So after your group, so we need to clarify part 2. Should we just review what we did on the little, I guess, scatter plot? Because I think the big thing with
Wait,
the
what
scatter
am I
plot,
talking about?
well,
Aren't we doing that next time we meet? We always do it the second. We talk
Oh no,
about.
we're reviewing the lesson.
yeah, we're just reviewing the lesson and then talking about the quiz. Or then gonna go do the quiz.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, Wednesday we'll do that.
That's
Group thing.
I'm the group leader.
Yeah, you take it.
Got it.
Hit the big times. So scatter plot. I think the big thing is going to be, what were the 3 things? It was like form, direction, and
Between -1 and
yeah.
the last one or something like that.
Oh, I'm just talking about describing the data.
Oh,
Because there's like the form, which is like,
yeah, strength, correlation, and
direction. Maybe. I don't know.
something like that.
Strong correlation.
Yeah, and like they're linear. So it's like if it's going to the right, that's a positive correlation, right? Like the one in the homework?
Yeah, if it's moving,
Or the,
upwards,
If it's moving upwards, then
upwards
it's
to
positive.
the right, yeah.
And if it's moving downwards, then it's
negative.
negative.
And then if you have an outlier, it can dramatically affect the R value. And the R value is the same thing as the correlation. Something like that.
Let me see.
Yeah, positive correlation coefficient. That's what it is. Is a number that is used to measure the direction and strength of the linear association between two variables. And all the other letters and Greek symbols were taken, so they did R.
Yeah, the new Greek symbol like looks like a P.
Is there a new one?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, but it looks like a P.
Yeah, so strength.
Okay. Covariance?
Is that what it is?
Oh, covariance is a measure of how two variables, such as stock returns, vary together. Hey, look, there's the little business part of it right there, such as stock returns.
Such as
Business stats.
Yes.
Oh, that's the little formula thing.
So apparently, if you're a bio major, you take this exact same class, but they just apply it to bio.
Yeah, this really is not business stats. This is just stats.
Yeah, it's just statistics.
Because what's interesting about covariance is that you can predict one thing off of the other factor if it's like positively correlated and going in the same direction. So it's like with the homework or the prep assignment, like the head size of an alligator and the length of its tail or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy to think about in real life that I could with like a degree of accuracy predict what alligator's length is going to be just by knowing their head size.
Yeah.
Like
perfect.
Seems like there could be some cool applications of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's basically what statistics is all about, right? It's using one thing that you can find out pretty easily, and that can describe something bigger that you can't find out.
Yeah, I think if I understood it, I'd like statistics.
We got lucky. We got lucky with our test too. The ratings, the results from Albert was like almost identical to ours.
Oh yeah.
Okay, are we ready for this quiz?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's only 46 questions this time.
Shut up.
Just kidding. There's 10.
So mine is 36.
What do you get? I'm at 100.
I already got 20% of it done.
Hey,
Just turn it in.
can't do this without me.
Did you see that Google changed their download thing?
Go download
Like
it.
the little download bar at the bottom?
Oh,
They did.
At least on mine. But they probably just update to Apple first. Okay, the correlation coefficient is used to quantify the strength and
mine's still loading. Correlation coefficient is used to quantify direction and strength.
is a number that is used to measure the direction and strength of the linear association between two variables.
Well, is that what you think?
I memorized it. No, it's in the chapter.
So it's direction and strength of linear relationship.
Is a number that is used to measure the direction and strength of the linear association between two variables.
Linear relationship.
This is the third one.
Pick number 3. Correlation coefficient is negative when one variable increases, the other variable tends to decrease.
When one variable increases, the other variable. But can you say it like that? Like
Well, see, they're saying that the
so if
if the correlation is negative.
so if okay, so if you have an x and y like thing, so if you go up x as one increases, the other one's going this way. Because like you go up.
Like it goes to the right.
And let's see. Positive values are implied positive. Negative values imply negative
So it'd be
linear
decrease.
relationships.
I don't know.
I'm reading.
When an increase in one variable is associated with a decrease in the other variable, we say that there's a negative association between the two variables.
Yeah.
The
So
chapter is
when
helpful.
so if it's positive, they would move at the same. One positive, the other
When it
positive.
incre-
Right?
well, yeah, when one increases and a decrease in the other variable. I'm still trying to like wrap my head around that though. Like, so if x goes up, if you go up x, then y is decreasing, so it's getting negative. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense because then you'd be.
So the other variable tends to decrease is the answer.
Yeah, as one increases, the other
Okay.
decreases.
Effect of the outliers on the correlation coefficient is not significant. Isn't that false? We just
Yeah, it's
it would be significant. It would make it. Take old faithful data and compute the correlation coefficient and
I don't want to get excited, but this probably isn't going to take forever.
we're already halfway done.
We should figure out some good way to study for the final exam. Just
Yeah.
as we're doing this
Yeah,
stuff.
maybe we should get together and study.
Well, I mean, we could even just make it a part of our little meeting series. Like,
Yeah.
just
Let's
come up with
get
some
together.
review. It's like 2 weeks away. So if we just started studying now, which nobody ever does, but if we did,
Oh, that would be interesting. We might.
well, because we could just start reviewing from the first chapter at some point.
That's true.
So it looks linear.
You just plug it in, right?
Yeah. Input the correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient is just R, right?
I believe so.
So it's 0.901. What
It
is
is
it?
R, isn't it?
I believe so. And I believe it's positive and strong. Would you not think so? Because it's close to 1. Because if it's 0.901, it's closer to 1, and closer to 1, the stronger it is.
That's
and
true.
The more positive it is, and the closer to -1, the more negative it is, and
That
the more
makes sense.
positive, strong it is.
I second that. That's just got to plot with the correlation coefficient. So we literally just look at.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Okay.
No wonder it's only 10 questions. Then there's this thing.
Well, we're just matching. So this is definitely positive and strong. The strongest should be number 1 for sure.
Yeah. So I understand
I'm
that.
thinking. Yeah.
So it would be a 1. So 1 is 1.
So 1 is 1.
2 is 2. Just kidding.
0 would
So-
be 3, wouldn't it? Because it's just so all over the place. Yeah.
So-
0 would be 3.
Wait, no. 2 is 2, I think.
No.
Yeah, because it's negative, and it's strongly correlated. So it's a very strong negative.
R equals 0.
Oh, yours is 0. Oh, I guess ours aren't the same.
Oh, they're
Mine's
not.
a 6. I was like, 1 is not 1.
Oh, I have 0.95 for 1. Is that what you have?
No, I have 1 for
Oh,
1.
okay. So, anyway, but 0,
-1 would be going.
0 would be the crazy scattered one, right?
Yeah, because that's the only.
Okay, and
Scattered
0.95 would be the one that isn't quite as great as the other one, but it's still pretty. Okay. And then now we've got completely in the opposite direction, which would be -1.
0 is going to be.
0 is the crazy scattered one because it's in between.
Wait, so. No, so 2 is going to be.
I'm pretty confident. All right, and then -0.6 would be 6. Okay, cool. All right. Do you want to take a look at mine and see if we have the same answer?
No.
So this is what I put for 0.95. I put that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 0, I put the one that looks the most scattered because it's the one that is in the middle, right? Because it's not going this way. And it's not going this way. It's just kind of. And then
So
yeah, for 1, I put the one that is number 1 up here. And then when I got -1, I just put the opposite, which is this one right here 4. And then for -0.6, I put 6, which is this one that is kind of scattered, but it's still going down.
Mm.
And then for the last one, with -0.95, I just put the one that is not quite a straight line, but it's still going down, and they're pretty clumped together going down.
yeah.
I think we're gonna do that.
Number 9, 10, graphics. Two different animations.
Oh yeah.
Does it show it as that down and then the next step? So is this going to be well, I guess we did that.
You get 2 different lines, huh?
So why? Oh, because so then
Are you sure it's not the non-linear relationships that you're looking at?
that doesn't determine. I mean, and it is.
Yeah, as in it is probably non-linear.
No,
What the?
It wasn't us.
Are you sure you put it in there?
yeah.
For what one?
9.
9.
For number 9,
Math self-efficacy.
which is weird because then actually like halfway through their data they have like. Yeah, put it in. So it has it.
Are you putting it in right? Oh, just kidding. Input the correlation coefficient.
Okay, so that was pretty easy.
Did you put yours in already?
I'm just
I
about
haven't
to.
done it yet. I feel like it's got to be non-linear because those are the last 2 questions, and we haven't even done non-linear.
So when do you change X though? I think he's gonna.
Would I change X?
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean?
since it's a blue input box, when would we change it? Because yours is probably at 6, I'm assuming, right?
Oh,
When does that get changed?
I don't know.
X equals.
They didn't do anything about changing the.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they'll probably pop up. Just making sure we didn't-
Okay, so yours was a straight line?
Well, do you have 2 lines?
No.
I have a line from the bottom and then a line going like straight.
I just have one.
Crap.
I wonder what you did differently.
You can use the word wrong if you want to. Just kidding. I mean,
So now if we're gonna move down that list, so that's.
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Because I have all the data and I put it all in.
That's odd.
We wanted to- I didn't have to do that.
Okay, well, what's the? I'm guessing that since this looks not crazy, then it's probably the right answer. What did you get for the input? For the correlation coefficient?
Correlation coefficient. I got, as long as it's R,
It should be.
is 7.728.
0.728.
Yeah.
Have you been able to figure out why you got a weird answer there?
And then we know how to get to carboxylic acid.
No, but
So I think it's positive and weak.
Well, let me see the
what was the correlation
'Cause-
coefficient? Yeah.
positive and weak, yeah.
0.728. If they
Yeah, because it's not clump, they're not in a straight line. So, but it is definitely positive. All right, we'll try it. We put positive and weak. Seth.
Okay.
Like it is the same idea where you're having this kind of molecule attached just a little bit.
Did we get it wrong?
The last one, yeah.
What?
I'm gonna go get it.
No. Really?
Say it's not so.
Wow, dude, hurry up. Come on.
What did it look like? Can I see yours?
Yeah, we did get it wrong.
Oh, I was saying positive and weak.
Yeah, we said positive and weak.
Well, it's probably positive and strong.
Maybe it's not separated enough to be weak.
Is that the only one we got wrong?
Yeah.
Well, because it's 0.728. So if you say like as its closeness to 1, like 0.7 is above 0.5, which
Weird or strong. I mean,
But
yeah,
maybe-
but there's a
what's
strong
considered-
upward thing.
What
But
do we? Is there a specific amount above whatever that makes it strong?
I don't know. I imagine if it's above 0.5, though, you can say for sure that it's like a stronger correlation. So that's probably what we should look at instead of just the graph itself. We should look at its closeness to 1. But maybe there is a rule of thumb in the chapter.
You guys can go back through and actually.
Well, I'm going to submit it now.
Oh, well, you lucky dog. We have to redo it if we want 100.
I mean, you don't have to get 100.
I need all the hundreds I can get.
So we said an amine to a top. So
Well, it's not positive and weak.
What? Oh, it's not positive and weak. It's positive and strong, right?
Wait, did you guys do positive and strong? Oh, I
You just put positive and weak again.
I switched it. I switched it to the right one, and then I switched it away from that. Fine, I guess we'll all read it.
there are no hydrogen.
That's stupid.
No carbon.
All right, whatever. I'll just do it again.